Oh, welcome, welcome, come here. Let's appreciate my table. So, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna bring a really good guest in here. Um, the the Theo Snowsky Echo Mini. And yes, as you might know, the time of this video is getting really like 5 minutes, six, like really small. What happened? And this is really simple. Um, my MacBook dies. Yes, I am not kidding. If I put like 1 hour of footage into my MacBook, it simply dies, gets drains the battery really fast. Yeah, like 30 minutes of editing, poof, 40% gone. And yeah, that's why I'm gonna just like make thinner recordings, better get those gigabytes down, because I almost get like 3 gigabytes of footage, and that is still really a lot to it. Although it's quite normal for everyone, actually really small. But yeah, I need to get my footage down, I need to do a lot of stuff, need to cut some time. Yeah, like 20 minutes of footage and all, it's like enough. But yeah, enough talking about the MacBook. Thank you, Apple, because your 2020 Intel MacBooks, yeah, they are really cool, but yeah, for editing, forget it. So yeah, we got the Snowsky Echo Mini. Yeah, like Theo really did a really good job with this DAP. So yeah, it's an entry-level DAP. Well, kind for me, because I used an iPod before this and I really liked it. Yeah, it's fantastic. The Snowsky logo and all, it feels like it has batteries or not, but yeah, it doesn't have like those batteries. Then we have the SD card and USB-C, the balanced jack and the headphone jack, the normal one. And then you have buttons, which I like the buttons. Yeah, that's yeah, you like the okay, I forgot how. Oh, it's the SMRs with that, like, yeah, so a little SMR to you. Yeah. So, this is the good question. Do I use it right now? I used it for 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. That's enough. Yeah, I just used it for a really small time because really, it was really fast. I like this thing because it's small. It's like a cassette player, because it is actually. I'm just gonna open it. Yeah. Snow Sky. A Theo brand. No, I didn't knew about that. But yeah, you have all this stuff. It's like a cassette player. It's fantastic. Um, yeah, let's see one stuff. It has Bluetooth. How? How can this thing, which is smaller than a tape recorder, and a tape, even a tape, like, let me put my AirPods. That's the size. The screen is as small as my iPods. That AirPods, not iPods, AirPods. Yeah. Jeez. You have screen settings, the shutdown style, date and time. Yeah, this stuff is full of things. Like, not every DAP player has this. All DAP players don't even care about the date and time. They don't even care. They just care about getting your music. And yes, about the music, you have the SD card, but you also have 7 gigabytes of flash memory. Yeah, this is a 116 gigabytes of my card storage, but it has 7 gigabytes of flash memory, meaning that you could just put 100 flags in here, just go on with your day, because yeah, it does that. And the battery is kind of cool. I left this without charging for over a week and it's still like this. And you have like fantastic stuff here, like 24-bit flags, 192 kilohertz. That's really big. You just, if you go to the flag 16-bit, 44.1 kilohertz, which is what I use to listen to my music, you don't understand a single difference between this and a 16-bit flag. This is studio quality, and even listen to apes, which I think it's monkeys, but it's not. I don't know. There's MP3s, M4As, WMAs. It supports everything. Well, unless this. Yeah, the the reader just tells me, oh, it doesn't support CACD and DTS. But yeah, I may angry some people who are crazy hardcore audiophiles because they won't.
Well, I just listen to 16-bit flags.
But yeah, that's my day because I usually listen to a lot of music. And I know a lot of specifications about the quality of the music, about the files itself. It's really my thing. So yeah. You are gonna ask, well, why did you just use it for 2 months and then you put it on a shelf and let it just do its own thing, and just, well, you just publish a YouTube video about this? Well, that's because this has a lot of cons. It has it has its pros, but it has its cons too, because, well, every single cheap DAP has its own compromises. It has like no playlist support, and, well, you can't even read like the playlist types, which I don't think I know. It's M3U and M3U8. And let me say to you, see you, bye bye. This guy doesn't, it just ignores playlists. Like, this guy just doesn't read anything. You just put an M3U and this guy just doesn't know it has, like, it forgotten some of its functions. And yeah, it doesn't show the files. And there are some FLAC files that it doesn't support, even though they are like 16-bit, 44.1 kilohertz and 48. Although it may not be because of that, but yeah, that's the bad part of this, because this may have the USB-C and it has the balanced and yeah, everything, but this is just for album listeners. And am I an album listener? Nah, I never was an album listener. I was a playlist listener, and when I bought this and I just, well, oh my god, this is incredible, this is better than an iPod in listening, although it doesn't have as much battery. Wow, let me make my playlist in here. Like 15 minutes later of making a giant playlist, this doesn't read. And so what did I do? I smashed different genres up to one playlist. So I had like 500 songs with one genre. And then it clicked me. You couldn't put more than one genre in the music in one file, which means you'd have to copy one of the musics and put it on the same card, like have two files for one song. That was horrible to me. I hated that, and that's why I am gonna ditch this for another player. Like I can say now, because I don't have it yet, it's like getting on delivery, but it's a Hi-Buy R1, which is like an upgrade. This is a giant upgrade to the Snowsky Echo Mini. Not to say that it is really bad, but, well, I learned one thing with it, that I should read the specifications of MP3 players. But yeah, this is not a problem like, oh, this doesn't have playlists, this is really bad. No, it isn't. It is just a nice piece of tech because it resembles a cassette player, and cassette players were also for album listeners, unless you just burn your tape with your own musics. But that's pretty much how it was. Like, different genres can mean like one tape, but this doesn't have tapes. This is like more digital DAPs. And that was a really big problem with this, because, well, a lot of DAPs don't have support for that. And this falls into the same category. But yeah, the DAP that I will have, which is a high-IR one, is like $30 more or less, I don't know, $20. I bought it for like $100, and this guy costs like $70. $30 of difference. And yeah, by $30 you have a lot of stuff. You get gapless playback, which this doesn't have gapless playbacks. Well, Snowsky, you may have your fine stuff, but well, you have a lot of cons on that. And a better equalizer, it just does everything, and has access to playlists, which, yeah, that's something. I don't even care about gapless playbacks. I just care about listening to my music on shuffle, because I shuffle playlists, and that's why I wanted a DAP that could do that. That's why I went to iPods in the first place. But yeah, not to talk about an audiophile type of view, because I don't consider myself an audiophile yet, but yes, more of a tech guy who just, well, likes tech in general. This is a really good piece of tech. It does its job. Like, it literally you listen to music, really good music with this. And well, for somebody who just has like 100 songs and, well, I need some cheap DAP, you can get a cheap DAP, but if you want a Snowsky, go to the Echo Nano or the Mini, because, oh, sorry man, really sorry. But yeah, like I was talking, you can just get this guy, and well, you can listen to it. You can even have, oh, why do I always go in here? It's in here. You can get a balanced output from your headphones, and you can listen to it and be like fantastic, but only if you have like 24-bit studio audio quality. But yeah, that is why I love DAPs, because you don't depend on the internet like this phone here, which is now recording my video. Well, I hate all types of subscriptions like Netflix and Spotify and Apple Music. I used Apple Music, but now I went into DAPs all the way. And that's why I just want to say this guy is really cool. It is better than a streaming service, but it has its compromises if you are like a playlist listener. That's pretty much it about the Snowsky. Well guys, I'm actually sorry, because like this is like 5 or 6 minutes long.
So, hello guys, Sam here. So this idiot right here thought that he could shorten 15 minutes of recording to 5 minutes of actual video. I'm gonna narrate from now on, since he can't even buy a tripod. Hope y'all like my swah. Anyways, back to the video.
But yeah guys, thank you guys, and while the video has ended, the fun never ends in this channel.